Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a hell of a matchup for you tonight. It is Friday night in my basement, and it's Monday in your minds. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, hell of a matchup. Gunslingers, 2-0. Flying high, 2-0. It's one thing about this tech boat thing. There's always competition nipping at your heels. And the top 5 teams, I would never have guessed. Top 6 teams, quite frankly. 2-0 versus 2-0. It'll be a hell of a matchup. 3, 2, 1. Black Diesel's coming back. As opposed to White Diesel. Skunkweed is also returning. Week 4, Gunslingers flying high. Let's see how it goes at the coin toss. I'm still waiting for that one day where the winner of the coin toss defers to halftime. I'm waiting for it. Don't know if it will ever happen, but one can pray. And the kick is off, folks. Connors takes it from the 11-yard line. He'll get tackled pretty much right away. Tough to tell whether that was a blocking issue or the returner is not terribly skilled. Ford tackled right away. Slingers already in a 2nd and 14 situation. Throws it deep into double coverage. That'll go nowhere. The Slingers are already in a 3rd and very long situation. That is not what you want to do against the defending champs. Sacked by pure OG. Ugh. That was not the kind of start you want to have against the defending champs. Here comes Diesel on his way back. Crossing the 50 already. And there you go. 1st and 10 at the 47. Oh my gosh, what a play there. I believe that was the nose tackle. Sack fumble. But Flying High picks it up. Wow. QB sneak gets nothing. 3rd and long again. This is the QB bootleg and he'll get nothing too. Wow. Interesting. 3 and outs to start the game by both teams. The punt is off. It is a thing of beauty, folks. He'll start with it at the 6 and get tackled at the 15. Running straight forward, no moves whatsoever. So here comes Wayne, fading back to pass. John Wayne, oh my goodness. He's a little too confident, throws a pick. And Flying High will start their 2nd possession at the Gunslinger 26. Godfather. Oof. You know, I think that is the key to the ensuing seasons of Tecmo Owners League Dynasty mode. Defend those quarterback runs better, and you're going to eliminate a lot of teams. We'll do it again. Sneaking closer. Definitely in field goal range. So much green. So much green on Flying High. You know, I heard Snoop Dogg quit weed the other day. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. It's a marketing campaign. Something's coming. Flying High will attempt to put the first points on the board, and they do, folks. 3-0 Flying High. The Gunslinger offense needs to do a hell of a lot more than they've done so far. They've been part of the problem, not the solution to this point. John Wayne getting back out there. Probably had a shot or 2 of whiskey on the sideline. Probably gave a monologue to his team. Look at that, folks. Clint Eastwood will take that one to the 44-yard line. Hell of a game. hell of an answer after 2 terrible series to start the game. He's got a wide open receiver at the bottom of the screen for a touchdown. He'll take the check down instead. And, well, after some rack, folks, we'll be first and goal at the 8. Pro form tight end at the top. A flea flicker this close to the end zone doesn't seem wise. But what do I know, folks? Touchdown, Gunslingers. Touchdown, James Arness. Touchdown, John Wayne. Pending the extra point, they'll go up by 4. 7-3 Gunslingers. It's funny how a touchdown can completely change the trajectory of a game. Just one single touchdown. Uh-oh. Bad coverage in this situation, but the quarterback does not see that his wide receiver 1 was completely uncovered. Here comes the QB bootleg. One of my favorite plays. And he'll get 9. They're down in inches. Bootleg again. That'll get the first down. All they needed was an inch. They got a yard. Play action. Dan Blocker with a huge sack. 2nd and 18. You know, I'd love for someone to do some sort of analysis on the percentages of drives that end because a sack happened. That is the kind of analysis that one might pay for. Perhaps even bribe the commissioner for. Flying high, will punt it away. And after, quite frankly, some lucky opportunities here in the first half, Flying High is not looking so hot. Not taking advantage of field position, not taking advantage of turnovers. This could be a touchdown, folks. Hits him right in stride. Touchdown, Gunslingers. Well, you love to see that. Everybody hates the former league champion. You love to see him pounded every once in a while. So here comes Diesel, who just returned to his team after a brief hiatus on the injury list. Flying High has plenty of talent, plenty of ability to come back in this one. 14-3. They won't do it on that one. Here comes the QB shotgun run. Another one of my favorites. Couldn't afford to put it in my playbook. Oh my goodness. And the Slingers will return this one for a touchdown, seemingly from out of bounds. Unbelievable. Henry Fonda recovers a fumble out of bounds and returns it for a touchdown and puts the Gunslingers up by a hefty margin. You gotta be kidding me, folks. Every time I think I've seen it all in Tecmo, something else happens. The commissioner might have to make a ruling on that one. There is no way that guy was in bounds. Not when he recovered it, and not when he scored the touchdown. But again, what the hell do I know? Flying High has the ball back. They are the reigning champions. They need to start doing something. They need to start doing it soon. Plenty of options on this play, and the quarterback just heaves it into the wilderness. No one there. And here comes a nice QB run. I gotta say, so far, the Gunslingers are impressing me with the way that they defend the quarterback runs. Woo! Call play. Robert Duvall takes him down for a quarterback sack. This is getting close to blowout territory if Flying High is not careful. Plenty of pressure. Wild throw. Thrown with his left hand, even though we know he's a righty, hits him in stride, and he will be tackled inside the 10. So this is why Flying High is the reigning champs, folks. And that QB run, Slinger's still defending it quite well. Pass play, he's got a wide open receiver at the bottom. Touchdown. Flying High Crackerjack will haul this one in and make this one a bit more competitive. I won't say completely, because it's still a 2-score deficit. 2-possession deficit. So with 1:03 left in the half, Gunslingers impressing. Coming out the gate with bad luck, bad returns, bad decisions, bad plays, and somehow find themselves leading 21-10 just prior to halftime. Panda Express will take him down for a huge sack. Ugh. The last thing the Slingers want to do is give Flying High another chance to score points before the half is out. This play looks like it's setting up a little bit better. The QB doesn't make a good decision, though. Takes it himself. Ugh. Alright, 3rd and very long here. Just don't do something stupid. Looks like they are indeed calling the same play 3 times in a row. Oh, my Lord. What the hell was that? Singing all this praise toward the Gunslingers. And then that happens. Called the same play 3 times in a row and failed to execute on it 3 times. Oh, well, what does it matter? Rather be lucky than good. The Slingers will go into halftime with a 28-10 lead pending the extra point. James Arness making a hell of a play on special teams. Don't count out special teams, no matter what the measuring stick Mike Petrosic has to say. (28-10) Gunslingers. 28 points before halftime. In this era of TOL, in Season 11, you gotta tip your cap to that. You're not gonna see that much this season. Or last. QB run gets nothing. End of half. 21 points in the second quarter for Gunslingers. Well, folks, you're seeing 2 young up-and-coming teams in TOL Season 11 duke it out, battle it out. That's the thing about football. That's the thing about life. There's always someone nipping at your heels. And these 2 teams appear to be setting the pace along with a couple of other teams for Season 11. There's a wide open receiver at the top. Can he find him? It looks long to me. It is long. Just out of reach of wide receiver 1. QB plunge. Flying High really need to do something on this first drive, especially with the field position they were afforded. And they will get the first down on the QB run. That is the first time I think the Slingers did not defend that bootleg run. And they're going to go back to the QB runs, folks. This time it'll be defended a bit better, although on first down, 5 yards is more than enough. QB plunge, crossing the first down marker, crossing the 20, down to the 15. Out of the back of the end zone. He was well covered anyway. Might be grateful that it wasn't picked. Flying High, still kicking. Oh, wow, that play-action play. Henry Fonda is reading it like a book. He will not let that play get off. He just will not do it. Wow! Is that 3 sacks on the game for Henry Fonda? A field goal attempt coming up. This is a... I guess you have to... I don't know. They made it, folks. But I don't see how that betters their position with a mere quarter and a half to go. It is still a 3-possession game. I'd consider that a huge win for the Gunslingers. In fact, I'm going to call it right there. The Slingers won the game. 2 consecutive sacks by Henry Fonda. Unless they do something terribly stupid here. Off the hands of the wide open wide receiver. That field goal just didn't do anything. It just didn't do anything for the Flying High. John Wade fading back to pass, got options. If he's accurate on this surely will be over. He is not accurate. That ball is thrown way too deep. And after very little time off the clock, the Slingers will have to punt it away. I'm going to take a stab in the dark here and say that Flying High has 3 possessions left in this game, which means they need to score on all 3 of them. Curl route, executed perfectly, first down. QB sneak, snuffed out. Oof. A lot of pressure there. QB fades back to pass, throws into coverage. Wow, no interception. Yeah, so the Slingers just have to stay out of their own way at this point, folks. Touchback. No potential for a punt return fumble. Throws deep. Caught by Arnis. He'll take it inside the 40, well into Flying High territory. This is very bad news for Flying High. Wide open receiver at the bottom, throws it deep and out of bounds. You know, all growing up, I thought it was out of bounds. That's how dumb I was. Oh boy, that was the mistake that might keep Flying High in this game. Unnecessary risk. Good throw, bottom sideline, 1st and 10. Well inside of Gunslinger territory. Short gain there. 4 wideouts now. QB bootleg. Yeah, these are not the kind of plays you want to be calling. Down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They get this play action off for the first time in this game, I believe, folks. And it's still incomplete. 4th and 9. This is it, folks. This is for all the marbles. And that'll do it. Gunslingers are going to maintain their undefeated. Ooh. At this point, unless John Wayne does something terribly, terribly dumb, there's really nothing else to talk about. It's all over but the crying. I really do want to commend these new young players, and I don't mean young in physical age, but just young in experience in TOL. Although I do sometimes wonder if Bobby is like 17 of the 28 teams in TOL. But I don't think that's honestly plausible. I just think that new players are joining the ranks and challenging the old guard. Flying high is not looking good. Terrible play call after terrible play call in this situation. Finally gets the play action off again. Quarterback just takes it again. It seems like that's what he wants to do on almost every play, whether it's a designed run or a pass. He will throw it wildly incomplete on too many easy opportunities. 1:32 to go, folks. Flying high, trying to make it respectable. At this point, it's about point differential. Pass is deep. A JJ by Crackerjack. He's tackled immediately, but a hell of a grab. You do have to admit that much, folks. Called play. Oh, wow. The quarterback still gets it off. Throws into coverage. I'm going to guess the Slingers did not invest much interceptions into their D-backs, because they have had 5 or 6 opportunities to do so today. 3rd and 10. 47 Tecmo seconds to go. Throws into coverage. And as soon as I say that about interceptions, the Slingers snag one. A line plunge. Folks, that is about it here for the action. Shotgun play. I don't know what... Oh, shotgun draw. That is just a time killer. Folks, that'll do it. Slingers didn't score a single point in the second half, but they didn't have to. They put it away bright and early. Congratulations to the Slingers. They'll slide up even further in the power rankings. Congrats on taking off one of the top contenders. Gunslingers 28, Flying High 13. This is Joe Shitbag Mitchell calling it a night.